Jim McDonnell, coming from the left, very pale-skinned indeed, meets his second Mexican in a row. This is Joel Segura, the Mexican southpaw, now 31 years old. So he's 4 years older than McDonnell, the former European featherweight champion, and a man who has never lost a professional fight. Jim McDonnell on the left from Camden Town. One of the country's finest boxers, technically very, very skillful. And that skill was seen at its best at Bethnal Green last month in a fight we showed you on BBC television when he outpointed Rafael Gandarria of Mexico over 10 rounds. And that was Jim's first fight for 9 months because last year he got his jaw busted during sparring. Seems none the worse for it. He relinquished the European title because he could no longer make the 9-stone division comfortably. And tonight he weighs 9 stone 5.5, and he's 2.5 pounds heavier than Segura, the southpaw Mexican. McDonnell's 23rd pro fight, a 100% winning record. This Mexican has been around a long, long time. There's in his record there are 10-round fights as far back as 1975. May have been around a little too long for his own good, I would suspect.
Well, I'm not so certain that's where Segura wants to be.
McDonnell taking his time, just sizing up the opposition.
Well, Segura doing some good work to the rib cage, McDonnell. He does step inside.
Good left hook from McDonnell as we come towards the end of the first. Roy Francis is the referee.
Round one, Jim McDonnell from Camden Town here in Joel Segura from Mexico.
No boxing.
So McDonnell took no chances. When he saw the openings, he planted good punches. Jim McDonnell, 27 years old, 22 pro fights, 22 wins, 10 of them have come inside the distance.
Seconds out. Round 5.
Round 5 of the fight that's scheduled for 10. And the distance of this fight, by the look of things, will be determined by the ability of Segura to absorb the body punching.
No. Hey, stand right back. What's up?
McDonnell's work is always admirably economic, and he never wastes very much at all. Everything's strictly controlled. Punches are short and crisp and very much to the target area. But he's been around a long time himself. We talk about Segura being around a long time, but Jim was ABA lightweight champion back in 1982, and the same year was winning a bronze medal, or rather a silver medal, in the Commonwealth Games in Brisbane.
Hey, stand back. What's up?
still stalking his man, occasionally giving way as Segura comes in for the attack. The difference in their punching styles is very noticeable indeed. Most of McDonnell's stuff is short and straight, and Segura's is mostly hooked and swung.
No, you're holding McDonnell. Let him go. Right!
Jim's turn to do a bit of holding. Oh,
Watch your
well,
shoulder.
that was a shove with the shoulder from McDonnell.
No. Get back and go. Right! Right! Stand right back.
You must break. At the moment, the referee commands it. Step back.
Short right hand by Segura.
And at the end of this fifth round, once again, Segura under heavy fire.
No. Put your hands up.
And Segura was very quick to break off there. He'd had enough of that. And in the last minute of that round, he really did take quite a lot of punishment. And we can get a look at some of this. Donald here in full flight and putting together good combinations.
Seconds out. Round 6.
Donald breathing quite hard as he comes on, so clearly it's not the easiest of fights for him, although he's well out ahead. This arena has happy memories for McDonnell because it was here at the Wembley Arena that he won the vacant European featherweight title in November '85. That was the title that was given up by McGuigan when he went in search of the world title. And McDonnell won that European title that night with a fourth round knockout over a rather sadly outclassed Spaniard called Jose Luis Vicho. His credit, Segura, still trying to come forward, still trying to do something, but the crisper and more hurtful punching always coming from the former European champion.
Watch your hands.
Pressing the attack here in round 6. These super featherweights are scheduled for 10.
He's been in with one or two very good men, Segura, and in February '81 he lost to Daniel Zaragoza of Mexico, who is the current WBC super bantamweight champion. Segura's still got his wits about him, got off the ropes neatly after taking a heavy body punch.
We're in round 6. Neither fighter neither Segura nor McDonnell have been hurt.
Pursuit of victory here in the 6th. Roughing up the Mexican again, and it goes down the first knockdown of this fight. A right hand to the head, and he's badly hurt, and he hasn't got the strength back in his legs yet, and there's only a few seconds left of this round. There won't be time for it to finish. There's the bell, and Segura goes back with blood coming from nose and mouth. He took a very hard right to the head. It was almost inevitable because McDonnell was pouring in the punishment in the last 30 seconds of that round. And even this strong Mexican had to succumb. And this is the punch that did it. It's a right-hander. First to left. That was the one. Little straight right went through the gloves, right between the gloves. Different angle on it. Right between the two gloves. There it is. Dropped the right hand and paid the penalty.
Second round. Round 7.
Well, now we shall see whether Segura has got the strength to survive this. McDonnell will be looking for another short, straight right.
McDonnell trying to pick his shot. Barely.
Nearly got him with the uppercut. The Mexican's nose beginning to bleed again, and I suspect we may be getting very near the end of this. Roy Francis, the referee, ex-fighter himself, you know exactly how much he ought to allow Segura to take.
Right. Stand by.
Gonna hand it to Segura for courage. He's a game fighter. At 31 years old, been around a long time. And perhaps now should be thinking in terms of calling it a day. There it is again. Same punch, right hand. And this, I think, is the finish. Round 7, he's not going to beat the count. He's out. He tried again. He's so game. He did try to make it at 9, but he didn't beat the count. Game performance. But McDonnell keeps the 100% winning record, and he takes the applause of his fans here in Wembley Arena. That's his 23rd successive win in the professional ring. And, well, one of these days, you feel he's got to get his chance at the big one. He certainly is one of the most talented fighters.